This video is brought to you by Shopify, more on them later. The EuroBasket is finally back and the talent level is as wild as ever. We got a total of 34 NBA players, including the big three of Jokic, Luka, and Giannis, plus a deep EuroLeague core in the mix. This year, it's gonna be spread across Finland, Poland, Cyprus, and Latvia, running from August 27th to September 14th. But first, let me remind you of the format real quick. As usual, we'll have 24 teams that are going to be competing in 4 groups of 6. Top 4 advance, and that's where we get to a 16-team single elimination bracket. The knockout stage culminates in the gold medal game on September 14th. So now, having set the stage up, let's go through each group and preview the teams. We'll start in Riga, Latvia, which is hosting Group A. Serbia, without a doubt, is the headliner of this group, or maybe even the whole tournament. They're bringing 5 NBA players in Nikola Jokic, Bogdan Bogdanovic, Nikola Topic, Nikola Jovic, Tristan Vukcevic, while the rest of the squad are all EuroLeague guys. I guess if your name is Nikola, your chances of making this team go up by 40%. Anyways, they've been in a crazy form in prep games, but also overall. They almost beat Team USA and got bronze medals in the Olympics and got silver in the last World Cup. Now it feels like it's time for revenge for that shocking 2022 EuroBasket round of 16 loss against Italy. Turkey has got a super intriguing frontline blend of Alperen Şengün and Adam Bona from the NBA side, an incredibly skilled playmaking big and an explosive athletic prospect. Plus, you have Larkin, Osman, Bitim, Yurtseven, Korkmaz, who all play in Europe but have NBA experience. And they're coached by the one and only 3-time EuroLeague champion Ergin Ataman, which means showmanship and drama is just guaranteed. We'll see if all that can translate to winning basketball though. Just a reminder that Turkey has been on a medal drought since 2010. Latvia were one shot away from beating the 2023 World Cup champions in the quarterfinal.
Schroeder misses, Latvia have it! They've got a chance to win it! Bertans! Oh, he had it! They follow! Germany are gonna survive!
Now, in addition to that 2023 squad, they'll have their biggest star, Kristaps Porzingis. And yes, that's how you actually pronounce his name.
Who the f*** is Tingus Pingus?
Their bread and butter is the elite spacing, ball movement, and shooting with some of the guys from the EuroLeague pool. Latvia's been quite unlucky at times before, so I think they'll become the dark horse and deliver at least one shocker win. Czechia still have their usual leader in Tomas Satoransky, but will miss the only other EuroLeague name, Jan Vesely. I guess its generation is turning, and with Krejci, who's the lone NBA name on this list, this time we'll have to expect lots of help from the young local talent. Estonia is a fun modern group with no current EuroLeague or NBA names, but they'll space the floor, they'll move, and probably take a lot of threes. In any case, they're probably one of the 2 underdogs in this group. The other one is Portugal. They do have Nimias Queta from the Celtics, who gives them legit size, screening, and paint finishing. But in all honesty, the lack of depth and any other notable names in this team is too big of a problem in such a loaded group. Now let's move to Tampere, Finland, where Group B is located. Germany, who are the reigning world champs, returned with their 1-2 punch of Dennis Schroeder and Franz Wagner. They've also got young Tristan da Silva from Orlando and a deep proven EuroLeague core in Obst, Vogtman, Oscar da Silva, Bonga, and Thijs. Sure, they are missing Moritz Wagner and Isaiah Hartenstein at the 5, but the identity is still intact. Beautiful offense, late game poise, and continuity. They were super close in their losing effort against France in the semis of the Paris Olympics, so I believe they have some unfinished business this year. Lithuania. My dear Lithuania. Well, we won't have Domantas Sabonis, arguably our biggest star right now, but to be honest, that might even play out for the better. Especially for our other NBA name, Jonas Valanciunas, who'll step in as a leader. We also won't have Buzalis or Jakučionis, who are both focusing on their NBA seasons. So while this year's squad is missing quite a few key guys, we still have a decent amount of EuroLeague players. There's been a coaching change in the team, so you shouldn't expect that classic Lithuanian play through the bigs play style, and this team should be running and gunning much more. Anyhow, no huge expectations from me this time around. I hope it helps, guys. Finland with Lauri Markkanen is here too. Markkanen, who in the preparation games has been in a career best form. I'll just say this much, 48 points in 25 minutes. That's all you need to know about Lauri Markkanen right now. He'll be supported by another forward from the EuroLeague, Mikael Jantunen, and the rest of the team are from the lower tier European clubs. Besides, this team has already proven to be dangerous, and with Lauri in that kind of a shape, expect the unexpected with them. Montenegro, honestly, it's just Nikola Vucevic that stands out. There are some who have EuroLeague experience, some who play in the Euro Cup, and some who are still in the US colleges. I guess they'll bring that Balkan fight to every opponent, so don't expect nothing easy.
Nothing easy! Nothing easy!
Sweden got one NBA name on the sheet in Pelle Larsson, a wing who warms the NBA bench but will be doing everything and more for the Swedes. The question, of course, is depth and defensive consistency over 4 quarters. Great Britain, on the other hand, is missing their big name in OG Anunoby. So I guess I won't surprise anyone by saying that they're this group's biggest underdog. Their athleticism might be underrated though, so we'll see if the Brits can deliver a miracle. Now a quick word from today's partner, Shopify. They have proven that starting a business doesn't need to be complicated. With Shopify, it's more of a plug and play. For example, we launched our Basket News merch store on it, and to be honest, it was fun, reliable, and quick. And the feature that really helped us deal with our scattered European audience was markets. It took care of local payment methods and taxes, basically all the boring stuff. The platform has also gotten way smarter this year. Shopify Magic fine-tunes your product descriptions and images, while Shopify Sidekick goes beyond Q&A and helps you plan and execute strategies. Start your trial now at shopify.com/basketnews. That's shopify.com/basketnews. Next, we're moving to the island of Cyprus, where we'll see Group C action. You see what I did there? Greece have their hopes to finally break their medal drought with Giannis at the forefront. As always, his supporting cast features many EuroLeague veterans, and in fact, the most in the entire tournament. Legendary player and now coach Vasilis Panoulis has been managing Giannis's workload in prep, but the direction is clear. The spacing is better, the roles make sense, and the defense has teeth. In my eyes, Greece is a legit title contender this year, but arguably they're in the toughest group. I'm really intrigued to see how many nerve-wracking games the Greek fans will have to suffer through. With Spain, we've seen that generational shift happening in the last 3 to 4 years. They only have one NBA player at the moment, which is weird to think about considering they were always among the top countries. Anyway, Santi Aldama will have the support of the Hernan Gomez brothers and some other EuroLeague young talent. However you look at it, it's still Spain with their classic signature style. Free-flowing basketball with lots of ball movement and guards who like to create. Italy, on the other hand, has Simone Fontecchio, the alpha scorer who turns it up to 1000% in the FIBA setting. Their other NBA name could have been Dante DiVincenzo, but even without the Italian-American, they got solid guard-wing rotation depth with guys from the EuroLeague. You should just expect lots of small ball and three-pointers. And my favorite part about Italy is their passionate coach Gianmarco Possecco. He delivered one viral clip after another in the previous tournament. Georgia has a bit of an overloaded frontcourt with 2 current NBA bigs in Goga Bitadze and Sandro Mamukelashvili, and one former in Tornike Shengelia. They might not have the perimeter to match, but they'll grind you in the paint and crowd the glass. I mean, they've had some surprising wins in the previous tournament, so we'll see if they can repeat that success again. Bosnia and Herzegovina's got 2 NBA bigs too, in Yusuf Nurkic and Luka Garza. Plus, they have a high-level EuroLeague creator/scorer in Janan Musa. Let's pause it for a second. Gitas from the future here. Actually, both Garza and Musa are out, one due to eligibility issues, the other due to injuries. Cyprus is going to have a historic debut on home soil. There's not much to comment in regards of their roster, as for a nation that small, just being in the EuroBasket is already a big achievement. Our final destination is Katowice, Poland, where we'll see Group D. France headlines this group and according to odds makers are one of the favorites to go all the way. They won't have their twin towers in Wemby and Gobert, plus Nicola Batum has already played his final game for the national team. Some other key EuroLeague guys from last year's Olympic silver medal run are missing too. Regardless, this French squad is stacked from top to bottom. Every single player plays either in the NBA or the EuroLeague, and most notable names are Zachary Rissachet, Alex Sarr, Bilal Koulibaly, and Gershon Yabusele. New coach, more youth, and even more pace and athleticism. Now we'll see if they can achieve the same success or even better without their past leaders. Slovenia, as always, is all about Luka Doncic. And this time, the supporting cast is the weakest we've seen throughout Luka's time with the team. There's only one EuroLeague player in Klemen Prepelic who helped in the gold medal effort in 2017, but the rest of the squad is mostly playing in Slovenia. And there's been noise and drama around the roster as Zoran Dragic was released while Cancar and Nebo were denied by their EuroLeague club. I probably have the lowest expectations for Slovenia in years, but we'll see, maybe that plays to their advantage. And in any case, any Luka game is a must-watch, especially when his usage rate will be like 100%. Israel is headlined by their lone NBA player, Deni Avdija. He's surrounded by a EuroLeague-savvy core, and I expect this team to actually make some noise and cause trouble to other teams. Similarly to Luka Slovenia, Israel's game will revolve around Avdija, but arguably their depth is much better. Poland suffered a brutal loss as Jeremy Sohan was ruled out due to a calf injury. The upside, the structure is strong with their coach Igor Milicic, plus his son Igor Milicic Jr. is an intriguing NBA prospect on the wing. They've also naturalized the EuroLeague vet Jordan Lloyd too, and with the support of their home crowd, they might overachieve this year. Belgium isn't flashy, but they are organized, and they have one EuroLeague guy in Ismail Bako who gives them legit size. If they can get their defense in order, maybe they can make life miserable for some teams and compete to advance. Finally, with Iceland, expect a fight and fundamentals. No notable NBA or EuroLeague names, but they've got nothing to lose, and sometimes that can help create miracles too. So that is it. Those were the groups. I think once we reach the round of 16, the gap between the top 8 to 10 teams will be much smaller. Plus, a cold shooting stretch or foul trouble can swing the tournament in 10 minutes and create miracles we've seen in 2022. With all that being said, here's my podium prediction. I've got gold for Serbia, silver for Germany, and bronze for Greece. Oh yes, I did just eliminate the French from the medals, but guess what? In every EuroBasket, in every World Cup, we have some surprises, and I think this is gonna be one of those. Now, you let me know in the comments below. What are your medal picks, who's your dark horse, and which team will you root for in the tournament? As always, don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it. Also, if you want to see more EuroBasket 2025 content, subscribe to our channel right now, and I'll see you in the next one.